Hey guys, how are you? Finally up on here. Sorry, we're just a couple minutes late, but don't worry, we'll make up for it during class. So because of that, I'm gonna give you just a second to kind of find me and get your equipment ready. But I'm like already ready to go with my loop band. So I'll tell you what you need. Grab it real quick because we're gonna get started quickly. You will need a large exercise ball if you have one. You need some loop bands. I've already got mine around my knees, so just know that we're gonna be using our loop band right off the bat so you can get one ready, and then grab a whole bunch of different weights. So I'm gonna give you just a second to grab your loop bands, grab your large exercise ball, and grab your weights. Let me know that you're here, and then we'll get started. I'm gonna waddle over here and get the cord out of the way. That's the cord to the bouncy house that has now made its home in my gym. But for now, that's totally fine to have a bouncy house in the gym because I'm the only one that works out in here. So we'll get that out of the way. Let me know if you're here, and then make sure one last time, make sure that you've got a large exercise ball, a bunch of different weights from heavy to light, and make sure you have some today that are on the heavy end. All right, do I have mine? Yes, I've got my 30s for me. Is about as heavy as I've been going lately, so I have those. I want you to make sure that you have something heavy because we are going to do some hamstring stuff, and you need to have heavy stuff for that. But then throw in some lighter weights too, that we can kind of see where we're at. I've got 15s, what do I have? 20s. Looks like I got some 10s and 12s as well. Okay, grab your large exercise ball, grab your weights. You need some loop bands. We're gonna start out with the loop band just above our knees. Lacey and Courtney, I'm excited to work out with you this morning, and everybody else who hasn't had a chance to say hi yet. All right, get set up with your loop band. We are gonna start with just a simple banded deadlift. Don't go super heavy. So I'm gonna start with 15s for my banded deadlift. Let's get started, okay? Nice and slow. As always, the longer I do this, the longer I want to be able to do it. And so I try to really listen to my body and ease into my workouts, do a better job doing that. So I like to start with something a little bit lighter, just especially with deadlifts. Not only are those hamstrings gonna get warm, but you have a little added bonus of at the bottom, right there. So I really like starting out leg workouts. Oftentimes with stiff-legged deadlifts. All right, let's do 9 more with this lighter weight. Sounds good to me. Here we go. 9. And 8, we're gonna do hamstrings, and we're gonna get inner and outer thighs with all that. 6 more. 5. We're gonna get right to it. 4. Not a lot of messing around this morning. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. All right. Set those weights down. We're already getting out of our loop band. And we're gonna grab our ball. Okay, we're gonna do a weighted stacked side lunge. We're gonna use the ball to kind of keep us honest. So here's what I want. We're gonna do one side and then the other. All right, you're gonna hold the ball on one side. It actually doesn't matter which side you put it on, whatever feels most comfortable for you. It's gonna help support you in this lunge position. So we're gonna pick up a weight in just a second, but for now, I just want you to kind of feel this out, all right? So I got my ball here. I'm in my static lunge position. We're gonna go down and up. And I want you to feel out if you got the ball on the side you want, if those legs are wide enough, all that good stuff. With this lunge, I want you to go straight down, okay? Don't lean super far forward. Don't have all your weight on that back leg. Part of the reason the ball is here is you can kind of help yourself down and up, okay? Feel it out. Now, we're gonna grab one weight that we're gonna hold in one hand. Whatever feels comfortable for you, it doesn't matter which side, okay? I want you to go fairly heavy because we're only holding one. So I think I'm gonna hold a 30. So let me grab it. I don't have it close enough. I was not prepared with my weight close enough. All right, so I'm gonna get back in position. Just keep the weight out of your way. I've got mine in front of that leg just a little bit. Here we go. Down and up. This is your moment. So the workload is mostly in that front leg, right? We are gonna do 12. I want you to go pretty low. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, starting to get shaky, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right, I'm gonna set that down. We're just gonna go to the other side, but I want you to stand up for a second, catch your breath. I'm not even gonna move around much so that I can keep straight in my head. I'm just gonna put the ball on the other side, switch my legs, all right? So, I know we're still early on in class, but choose a weight that's challenging. So now my other leg is forward. I just moved the ball to the other side. I felt it out on the first leg, so I'm gonna just get right into position with this one. You guys ready? Let's do it. So the ball is here to keep you honest and low, but also to help you up if you need it. All right, here's to 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. All right. I'm gonna get rid of the ball for a second. We're gonna go back to our banded deadlifts. Only this time I'm gonna go double banded. So if you have 2 bands, you're gonna use both of them. If you only have one, it's gonna go above your knees, all right? One of mine's black, so matches my pants. If you can't tell once I get them on, we are using 2. So the one is gonna go above my knees. I'm gonna try best not to fall over. The second is gonna go below. And then I'm back into that deadlift. I also wanna go up in weight. I'm feeling good. We kind of got a warm up in. So I've got some 20s, I'm gonna give those a try. See how they feel to me. If you can go up in weight, do it. Deadlifts, banded, let's go. Weights in the heels, double banded is awesome because you can really start to feel the tension, the outward pressure on those legs, which forces you to not only keep your legs in alignment, but adds a little bit of extra workload to your hamstrings, glutes, all that good stuff. So let's go for 12, nice and controlled. 11, here's where you need to start asking yourself, how am I doing on weight? How am I feeling? Do I need to go up? Do I need to go down? Am I good where I'm at? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1, great job. Okay, we're kind of switching back and forth. So we're gonna be as efficient as we can, taking our loop bands off. We're going back to the ball. Those one-legged split squats on the ground or static side, okay? Same thing, we're gonna do one side and then the other. This is our second set. We're gonna do 12 reps. Choose a weight. That 12 reps is kicking your butt, all right? You can decide, you know, I think I'm gonna go with the leg we did last first. So we're getting up in position. 30-pound dumbbells were working well for me, so I'm gonna keep it here. Ready? Let's do it. 12, 11, and 10. 8, 6, 5, 4. Ooh, I'm getting shaky. That's what we want. 3, 2. Last one. And 1. All right. Quick little second to catch our breath. Stand up straight. And then I'm going to the other side. I have to think way too much. I gotta switch legs now. All right. Heavy weight, you ready? Let's do it. Nice wide stance. I like to rest my weight on the quad of this back leg. It just kind of keeps it in the right spot. Ready? Let's go. You're standing up through your front heel. We've got our 12, 11, and 10. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, all right. Putting it down. Putting that guy up just for a second. Again, when we move into these heavy lifts, I want to give a second to kind of regroup between. We're going to move into a one-legged, stiff-legged deadlift. One leg is going to be up on the ball behind you. And then we're going to go into our deadlift. You have a couple choices. If you're like me and you really struggle with your balance, you can come to a wall, so you'll have a weight in one hand, the other hand on the wall. I'm going to try it without the wall, however. If you can manage or want to give it a try without the wall, you're going to put 2 weights in your hands and work on that balance. I'm going to try it without the wall. That added balance element is important to work on as well. So we'll give same thing, choose your leg, it doesn't matter. We're doing both. I'm gonna stay close to the wall. So just in case I start to pitch forward, I can drop my weights and grab on. Okay, you get to go to a position that's comfortable for you. Your leg just needs to be up. I've got 12. They're gonna be slow because balance is key on this one. 10 more. 6. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Guys down. We're going heavy, and we have to work on the balance. So you're gonna be, and it's super important to do it fairly consistently, that you have to balance as well, okay? All right, enough chit chat. Let's see if I'm a little better balanced on the other side. I don't know. I'm not counting on it. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best here to not fall over. Other leg. Woo, that's why I'm by the wall. Can't even get off the wall. There. Okay. You guys have probably already started. If you have, good. Keep going. Let's do this. Nice and slow. 12. 11. 9 more. 6. 4. 2. Last one. Banded deadlift. We're gonna get our loop bands on here. Top and bottom. Grab your loop bands, top and bottom, double loop bands. We're maxing out with our deadlifts. After that balance, I don't trust my balance. I gotta lean against the wall. Okay, so I got a band on top and a band on bottom. This is the max out. We're gonna do 10 to 12 reps. I'm gonna hold 30. It's just our deadlift, okay? As heavy as you can stand for less repetitions. All right. I got my 30s here, and we're moving into deadlifts. Ready? Let's go. Ten from here. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. and 1. All right, guys. That was definitely my max. Okay, step out. If you do not have a ball, you are going to go back to deadlifts. Just stiff like a deadlifts, go down in weight for 1 set. If you have a ball, we're going to do hamstring curls. There's lots of different ways to do hamstring curls on the ball. Here's something kind of new for you guys. So I'm going to set you up. We're going to talk through it a lot. Start going as I'm sharing with you how to do this so you can feel it out. And I'll move around so you can see. So you need to find a wall. If you do not have a wall, you can set up 2 heavy weights like this and put your feet against your weights. And I'll turn this direction in a minute to show you. But you want your feet against your wall and your ball against your hips. Knees are off the ground but bent. Okay, so hopefully you kind of see my positioning. I'll move around, don't worry. So you can do that, but I want to do it for hamstrings. So you need to lift with your hamstrings, feet are against the wall. We're going to start with our hands on our hips, squeeze your butt. One of the reasons those knees are bent, like you want your quads, knees bent, quads pressed up against the ball. All right? Because we're lifting with our hamstrings. So you're going to lean forward, push off against the wall, use that wall for leverage, lift your body with your hamstrings and your glutes. Squeeze, okay? So get moving in this direction. Once you start moving, you are going to play around with the positioning of your ball. Remember, hamstrings, not lower back. So you're not going to drape yourself all the way over your ball. Lift with your glutes and hamstrings. Squeeze your butt, all right? That'll make a big difference. Then once you get going, you can adjust your ball to be higher or lower on your body. So I'm going to move it down a bit, and that's going to add more weight because more of my body is coming forward and up, okay? So again, hamstrings, not lower back. I want you to keep going here. It's not a big full range of motion. We're not going clear down and then up, okay? Hamstrings and glutes. Squeeze. Squeeze. You will feel a little, but concentrate on those hamstrings. So I'm going to turn in this direction to kind of give you a sneak peek from the side. Oh, my weights aren't heavy enough to hold me, so let's see if I can. So your feet are like in this position, but I can do it against my weight. I need the wall. I don't have enough leverage. Okay, we're going to do 15 more. I'm assuming you guys are still going, right? Squeeze those glutes. Here we go. 15. Take a split second at the top. That's cool. 14. 13. Try moving your ball lower. The best way to do it is put a hand down, scoot it lower, so you've got more body weight hanging off the top. But you don't want to go with so much body weight that you pitch forward when you come forward, right? Okay, 8 more. 8. You're like, stop talking. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Beautiful job. All right, we're still using our ball. We're doing one last of our static lunges, but I'm going to add another element. We're going to add a band to our weight. So you want a band that is not the strongest band that you have, because you're going to put it over your toe and you need to be able to come upright. Okay? So I'm going to go with my green, but here's the trick. We're going to have a weight as well. Here's the easiest way for me to do it. Set up your band, take your weight, put it through. There you go, okay? Now I'm going to waddle back over here. You do not have to do the band, okay? If it's not working for you to use your band, then don't. Get rid of it. I put my weight pressed up against the side of my leg. It helps me gain some leverage. And then I got my ball, all right? You ready? Let's give it a try. Down, up, down, and up. This is your workout. If you don't like the band, if it's not getting in the right position, if it's too much on your grip, get rid of it, all right? 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, I'm losing my shoe in the back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Putting it down. Oh. Okay, take a second. Again, all of these things I'm showing you are variations. They're great variations, but everyone is different. We have different strengths. So, again, if you added that band and you're like, no, I hated it, or it was hurting, don't use it. Find a different way to challenge yourself. Add weight, go a little lower, whatever. All right. I'm gonna see if I can do this one on the other side. Whoo, that addition of the band. Oh, killer. Okay, I'm gonna step in the band first, see if I can not fall. And then I'm grabbing my weight. Okay, forward with the weighted leg. I got my ball for balance. See if I can keep my shoe this time. Ready? Let's do it. 12. 10. 8. 6. 5. 4. 2. Last one. 1. Oh, man, oh man. Okay. Ball's going up. I'm gonna catch my breath. Okay. We're gonna do one more set of our hamstring extensions backed up against the wall with the ball. If you felt like you got in a pretty good position last time, you can add a weight to your chest. So I'll show you how to do that. If you don't, if you're like, no, I'm still messing around with trying to engage my hamstrings, then you can leave the weight away, out. Okay. I'm gonna try a 15. You just need 1. I'm gonna get in position, remember, also bend your knees. Use the wall for leverage. Toes are on the ground, feet are against the wall. The ball is against the fronts of your legs. Give it a test. Okay? See if you've got the ball in the right place. Hamstrings and glutes are engaged. Now, I'm gonna grab my weight. You can hold it with 1 if you're scared. That ball's gonna go straight. Here we go. Oh, the addition of the weight, I can feel so much more in those hamstrings. So we're gonna do 15, 14, 13. You will get lower back a little bit, so don't stress, but you need to be feeling your hamstrings and glutes. They should be shaky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4. Oh my gosh, gosh, I can feel it so much more in those hamstrings with the weight. 3, 2, come to the ground and set this aside. Now, I feel like I've just been a hot mess all morning in my shoe. But we're gonna do one final set, standing up, of a one-legged, stiff-legged deadlift. This is your own lift. You get to decide, okay? We're gonna max out. We're gonna do 10 to 12 reps. I am not doing one leg up on the ball. You guys saw I was struggling to balance with 20s, and I need my balance. So I want you to decide if you felt really balanced on the ball. You can do your final set of stiff-legged deadlifts on that ball. If you do not feel very balanced, especially now because we're going up in weight, then you're gonna stick with me, and we are gonna do just a one-legged deadlift, the one where you come up kind of on the toe. That'll give us enough balance to go up in weight. Make sense? So you gotta figure out where you're at. How's your balance today? I'm going with 30s. Gotta grab this one. 10 to 12 reps. That is as much for you as it is for me. You need to do between 10 to 12 reps. If you're maxing out at 10, stop. If you feel like you can do 12, do it. Okay, we're doing one leg and then the other. Choose your leg. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All right, 10 from here, 10. We already did 2, so that'll make a total of 12 if we can get through that many. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, oh my gosh, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1, I'm setting these guys down. I gotta catch my breath. All right, so we made it through 12 on that first leg. So we're gonna try for 12 on the other. This is our max out set. Go heavy if you're able. Oh, I'm stalling this morning, guys. Okay. Oh, I'm not ashamed to admit it. 10. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Done and done. All right. I think we're going to come down to the ground for a second. And then we're going to come back to that ball. We are going to work to the bitter end today. Okay? Right to the last second. Come on down to your mat. You need 1 dumbbell. Okay? This is like so many lifts that I have you guys do. I don't know where I'm at in weight. So we're just using 1 dumbbell, 1 leg. Have a couple different weights close by you. So if you're like me and you don't in the beginning, you can grab something else. Okay, we're gonna come down on our back. We're gonna start out with the leg closest to me. So this is, it's a one-legged hip lift, but I want you to take this leg out a little bit farther. You can be flat-footed or on your heel. If you're on your heel and your calf or your shin starts to cramp, you need to go flat-footed. Okay, so give it a test. Now, we're gonna add a weight, 1 dumbbell right here. I want you to go heavy. So, I think I'm gonna try a 15. Now, I asked you to take your leg out farther from your butt that way, right? But here's the rub. If you're so far out that way that you hardly have any range of motion, you need to be able to come down and up. Then move your foot in a little closer, all right? Now I'm holding my dumbbell like this. I don't mind if you hold it, like this, but it needs to be out on your leg so that you're actually lifting the weight, okay? Lift and lift. Okay. We're gonna do 15 right here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Should be feeling it like crazy. If they're not, you need a heavier weight, and you might need to adjust where your foot is. You might have too far or too close. All right. Okay. How about we go to the other side? So I liked it like this because I could kind of put it farther out on my legs. So that's what we'll do this time. Okay. I am expecting you to have a heavy weight, so this is a big full range of motion move. Here we go, down and up. It is okay to kind of swing this leg. It is okay to all the way down on the ground. Big lift, push through the heel, because that weight is gonna be what's working for us here. Big lift. Can we do 15? I don't know. 14. 10. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 2, oh my gosh, and 1. All right, this is going down. Gotta give that glute a little bit of stretch. Okay, final set of our hamstring extensions, leaning over the ball. We're towards the end of the workout. You guys are smart people. You need to make this work for you. I'm gonna do it weighted, and I think I'm gonna try to go up to a 20-pound dumbbell. If you do not like this move, if you can't get in the right position, or for whatever reason it's hurting something, you can just do a stiff-legged deadlift. You can come back to hip lifts on the ground, modify to something different if it's not working, okay? All right, where is my 20? Is this it? Okay, I'm gonna give it a go. Now remember, it is important, I know I've said this a million times, but you wanna bend your knees to basically a 90-degree angle. Your knees are just off the ground, okay? That's gonna engage your glutes and your hamstrings more so than your lower back. Now, I'm dying from those one-legged hip lifts right there. Oh my gosh, I gotta get it together. Okay, I'm gonna try it with a 20. If adding more weight forces, squeeze your butt. Squeeze your butt cheeks to lift you up. That'll make a big difference. Oh my gosh. So you should feel this in your backside. Your hamstrings should be pretty shaky. You'll feel it a little in your low back. I want to remind you, if you feel it a little bit there, don't freak out. But those hamstrings should be on fire. All right, 12 more. This is our last set. 12 is going to kick my butt. 11, 10, this up. Okay, I got 2 more moves. I'm hoping we have time. Oh, hamstrings and glutes. I think we might. Okay. Grab your loop band. Grab one that is a looser loop band, a lighter one. This is my second. I might grab my lightest, but it's combined with my other one, right? So we'll see. But you're gonna take your band and you're gonna rub it through your toes, like that. Again, I am not graceful when it comes to getting in positions. If your knees are starting to bother you, let them out a little bit. I'm gonna roll up my mat because we're gonna be kneeling. Okay, now you can be up on all fours. You can come down on one elbow or two. Here's what I want. Pick up the leg that's closest to me and plant your other toe. You're gonna kick and straighten. Kick and straighten. If you prefer, get going. If you prefer, you can take this leg that's the stationary leg and you can put the loop band over your ankle. If it holds better that way, okay, it is up to you. Okay, kick back, straighten, push it up. Now I really, really want you to focus on that straightening and lifting. Straighten and lift. Big push. We're gonna do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to leave it straight. Lift, lift, lift. You got 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Oh my gosh, let's sit back just a bit. And then I'm gonna turn around and sit so I can switch legs, okay? So I like to, because I can't remember which side is which half the time. I just start out with them both, my toes, okay? Then we're gonna kneel. And then mine stayed put a little bit better. This is gonna be the stationary leg, right? When it was like that on that end. Okay, I'm a shaky mess. This one's kicking my butt. You guys ready? Here we go. Straighten and lift. Now, it's important that you have a loop band that is strong enough that you've got some tension, but light enough that you do have this full range of motion. You need to be able to straighten and lift. Press and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2. Last one, leave it straight. Lift, lift, lift for 10 seconds. 5, 2, and bring it in. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna sit back in child's pose just for a second, and we just have enough time for our final move. Okay, it's double banded. I want you to choose hands that are strong. So I've got my highest strength, my extra, and then my hard, okay? If you only have one band, that's fine. Put it below your knees. Okay, we're gonna do a hamstring walkout. Double banded. So above, below, and then I want you to go heavy in weight. So we're only gonna use one dumbbell. If you do not have very heavy weights, when I say one dumbbell, you can always use 2, all right? But I'm gonna do my best to do a 30-pound dumbbell We're gonna go up in a bridge position, walk our heels out, walk them back in a bunch of times. You're like, oh, that doesn't sound too bad, right? We're gonna do it a bunch, but I do want you to go heavy. So this is gonna go across my hips. This is the final move. We're gonna come up, squeeze our glutes, okay? You can hold this with one hand if you need a hand down. Here we go. Walk out, walk out, walk back, walk back, walk out, walk out, walk back, walk back. Just a few, one more. Walk out, back, and back. Now we're gonna lose the weight, stay here, okay? All right, now you have a little more leverage. We're gonna make it a little more fluid. Out, out, back, and back. Out, and out, back, and back. More. Out, out, back. Two more. Out. Woo. Back in. Last one. And out. And in. And hold it here. You can be flat-footed if you want, okay? We're gonna do a few little mini hip lifts. Up. Not many in this position. This is where we're burning out our hamstrings right at the end of class. So give me 5. Then we're gonna take our heels out and that's where we're ending, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2. Leave those hips up. Now I want you to take it wide. You can be on your heels or flat-footed. Here we go. We're gonna do 20 reps. Okay, little teeny hip lifts. Legs 20, 19, 18, 17, 14, glutes, hamstrings, outer thighs, all that stuff. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put that backside down, relax. We're gonna straighten our legs, shake it out. Good job, that is it for today. Shake out those legs. Bring your knees into your chest. Circle out your ankles. We did a ton of hamstring work. A bunch of those compound moves target inner thighs and outer thighs as well. A little outer thigh glute action. Let me know if you have a favorite move. Favorite means different things to different people. Some people it was really terrible, but it was something they needed. Some people had moves that they just thought were really fun. It's Thursday. We are leaning into the Christmas holiday, so you should have a little bit of fun. Bring that knee out. We're gonna rock and roll up. My glutes and hamstrings are fried. So let's see if I can stand up. After today, I need to go work on my balance a little bit more, right? Good job. Tomorrow, Friday, I'll be here, 7 o'clock, and we are going to do an upper body workout. Courtney, I love working out with you, Courtney, my friend. Thank you so much. See you as well. Lacey had to run early. What did Lacey like? Let's see. The single leg deadlifts on the ball. Yes. I don't even have to say that those were hard for me because you guys saw, right? Okay. Did anybody else have a favorite move? Something that they would love to do again? That type of feedback helps me know what moves to post on my Instagram main page, which maybe some of you don't care about, but those of you that come back and do your own workout sometimes, and you're thinking, oh, there was this move that we did that I really liked and I can't remember it. Sometimes it's an easy way to find some of those moves that we've done. If I put them on my Instagram page, you can just kind of scroll through and find. So if you had something you loved or something you want me to save there. Make sure you let me know. And then we'll be back tomorrow at 7 for some upper body work. That's all I have for you. I hope you have an amazing Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.